weekend, one of the better games I've seen, and in here to talk to us about the NBA, all things NBA, is Brandon Scoop B. Robinson.
What's up, Chief?
Listen, bro. So now, I mean, you plug Thug. I mean, you was moving around the United Center, Wintrust. You was doing what you do.
Yes.
What was the highlight of All-Star Weekend for you?
We in Chicago, right?
Word.
Derrick Jones got robbed. Excuse me,
Aaron Gordon got robbed. Thank you.
Listen, I'm a Biggie Smalls fan. And remember that song, Player Hater, You've Been Robbed?
Oh, so are we implying that D-Wade might have leaned a little way for his homie from the Heat to win?
Yeah.
Because he gave the low score on that last dunk, right?
I am saying that there may have been some election ballots in his trunk on the way home.
Okay.
And
hometown advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, because I only think if I had to say one thing about the dunks that Aaron Gordon did, they were spectacular, but I think he did his best dunks in the earlier rounds. I would have jumped over Taco Fall first, and then came back with all the crazy stuff.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I actually spoke with someone within Aaron Gordon's circle directly right after the game, and they said, man, this is twice. This is twice he's been robbed.
Now, hold on. I don't think he got robbed against Zach.
Well, number one, he is a Bull, but in the same
point, he wasn't a Bull then.
He was a Timberwolf.
He was a Timberwolf. But the only reason I say this because, yes, the dunk over the mascot on Lee Black, but Zach went free throw line East Bay, bro, to win it.
He did.
So it wasn't like Derrick went East Bay every time he dunked.
He did, and I think he's a fresh new face. I think he had hops. I think the other thing is he was like perfect. I felt like I was playing Street Fighter. Perfect. Yeah. Like he was just on. Yeah. And I think his presentation was clean. Was there partiality with Dwayne Wade? Maybe. But I'm going to tell you one dunk that I thought was pretty wonderful that maybe many people didn't pay attention to. I like the Connaughton dunk when he had
white man can't jump. He had to brought out the David Robinson pump.
Listen, I don't know if you noticed, those David Robinson stayed on the scorer's table the whole slam. It's like he forgot them.
Yeah. He didn't forget them as product placement.
like this, right?
Yeah, because we finna re-put them back out.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna buy. Talk about the game itself. One of the more competitive games I've seen. I like the 3 quarters ended after each quarter started back up. I like the charities getting the money.
For sure.
And I thought Anthony Davis was gonna blow the game. If he did it at home, he couldn't never came back. And you're a Green Bay Packer fan too?
They say he's a Packers fan. Is he really?
No, he is, bro.
Yeah.
He love A-Rod.
Well, it's funny you say that because as I was talking to a buddy of mine, I said, watch him miss the first one and make the second one. I feel like he did it on purpose.
Really?
As far as the actual game, as far as the actual game, the 157 projected score, one thing I think was great was it actually encouraged people to play defense.
Yes.
Daggone it. Like, I thought that was...
Kyle Lowry taking charges.
That was the caveat. And then, there were guys who could have got technical fouls. Leon, that game was worth the price of admission. I think the presentation overall was great. I was in 2016 in Toronto. The slam dunk contest was good. The game with Kobe Bryant was great. It was his last game, the late Kobe Bryant in his All-Star game. But this game seemed like a reprieve. It felt like a reset of sorts. And I liked it.
Well, it seemed like the spirit of Kobe was in the room, the competitiveness all the way through till the end. One game I was underwhelmed with was the Rising Stars. I liked some of the stars. I liked what Ja and Zion were doing. But as far as the game itself,
it feels like they were forcing it, particularly at the end when they were trying to get Zion a dunk. You saw some of the latest or some of the greatest that will be next, but it did seem a little forced. But there were times in it that I was actually entertained.
So let's talk about the exciting way the 3-point contest end with Buddy Hield getting that last money ball off of
Bahamas.
And Booker was like, you could tell the Booker face, he showed love, but his heart sank when that ball went through.
Booker can't get a break, man. I mean, it went from him not being voted in as a reserve to losing the 3-point shootout. But Buddy Hield, the thing that I actually respect about him, he commanded his money. And even though Sacramento was not necessarily in a higher tier of teams in the NBA's Western Conference, man, Buddy Hield is an exciting talent. And to win the 3-point shootout for his home country of Bahamas, I think is a great thing.
Actually, Sacramento has a nice little roster.
They do.
They can put it together.
They do.
I don't know about the coaching situation, but I know the nice little roster if they can put it together. Also, want to ask you, second half of the season, what are you looking forward to? What do you expect? Do the Lakers keep rolling? Will we see what type of final we might see? Lakers, Milwaukee, or will the Clippers get in there and make a difference?
Well, I got to give a shout out to my guy Jeff Hamilton, who outfitted me today with this jacket. As far as the Lakers go, I think there is a pressure to win in the late stages because of Kobe Bryant, to kind of in his honor. But I mean, they have the pieces on the floor. I mean, Rob Pelinka and Magic Johnson, have put a roster together. They got AD, they got LeBron. They're looking for one more piece, a veteran leader that they need. J.R. Smith has a workout with the Lakers. We'll see what happens.
So you said you got something for us today, man. You said you was bringing goodies. So
I did. So
what we got?
All Rice Leather Company sent me a bag.
Ooh.
In this bag.
Thanks for the bag. Oh no. Black folks always.
I got you something.
What we got, man? What's poppin'?
So we got a few things. Mitchell and Ness.
Okay.
We got you guys hats. Come on, Tim. Come along.
Yeah,
you guys pick what you want. These is hats from Mitchell and Ness.
Okay.
For you, I have
a jersey dress.
A BJ Armstrong jersey from Mitchell and Ness.
Okay.
And for you, sir, classic. Michael Jordan.
Stop playing with me.
Chicago Bulls.
That's dope.
The GOAT.
Got you.
The GOAT. My man.
Thank you.
Yo, man.
You come through. I like white.
You can come on the show anytime you want to, brother.
I'll be back in a few months.
Hey, you might need this. It said, hey, your head bigger than mine.
My head can't fit that. My head cannot fit that.
Brandon, Scoop B. Robinson, thank you for coming by. How can everybody get up with you?
Instagram, Scoop_B, Twitter, Scoop B. Subscribe to the Scoop B Radio Podcast, wherever you are.
There it is, man. Go Static. Go